Yes. Good morning, students. Today I am going to continue the class 10th standard science class, that is life process. Life process. Yes, dear students, in our previous class we already discussed about the how life process are very important in our life, and also the type of nutrition, and also the photosynthesis. Okay, how plants prepare their own food, and also their nutritive value. Okay, and also the chemical reaction about the photosynthesis. Okay, so let us continue the lesson by knowing about the stomata today. Okay, so today we are going to discussing about the stomata, heterotrophic nutrition, and digestion in human being, or nutrition in human being. Okay, yes, let's start now. Yes, so here now we are going to study about the stomata. Okay, so did you heard about this stomata? Yes, in our previous classes you already heard about stomata. So the stomata is nothing but it's a kind of a minute pore which is present in the leaf. Okay, so if you take a thin section of leaf like this, okay, this is the structure of leaf where the photosynthesis takes place here. Okay, so what is photosynthesis? Again, yes, it is a conversion of solar energy into chemical energy. Okay, so as a result of that, they prepare their own food in the form of starch. Okay, so the mainly this leaf is very important for the food production. Okay, so apart from this, it is also important, that is about the stomata. If you take the half section of leaf, okay, if you cut the leaf into two parts, you will get one part like this. Okay, so this is a half of the part. If you observe under the microscope, okay, this is the half of the leaf part. Okay, so here this portion, if you are going to observe under the microscope, we can see the structure like this. Okay, so this is the edge part of the leaf. Okay, in this part we can see the pore like structure. This is what stomata. Okay, there is not only one stomatas are there, there are plenty of stomatas are there, there are plenty of minute pores are there in leaves. Okay, not only one leaf, it will also present in each and every leaf of the plant. Okay, it is plenty, millions of stomatas are there in plant. So where this stomata is a minute pore. Okay, so what is the function of the stomata? Especially it helps in respiration and transpiration. Mainly it will help in what? Respiration and transpiration in plant. Respiration and transpiration. And also it is known as the guard cell. It is also known as what? Guard cell, because they guard all the part of the plant. Okay, they guards all the part of the plant. Guard madodu andre enu? Kayodu. Okay, they look after about the each and every part of the plant. So it is known as guard cell. So how they are going to guard the plant? That is by respiration and transpiration. Okay, so here if you see under the microscope this minute pore, we can see like this. This is also a neat structure of stomata. This is known as open stomata. Okay, the structure of stomata is very important for the examination point of view. Okay, so these are the pores. Stomatal pore. What is this? Stomatal pores. And this is the large opening where the air or water passes out through this pore. Okay, this is the large pore. Okay, respiration ಆಗೋದು, transpiration ಆಗೋದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಇದರಿಂದನೇ. Okay, so where the air entering into the stomata, this will shrink. Okay, this will expand. Okay, where the same air expelled out from the plant body, then the size of the stomata will increase. So increasing and decreasing of the stomatal or gourd cell is also very important process. Okay, this is open type of stomata and this is what closed type of stomata. So here they both are having lot of difference between them. If you see normally it looks like same, but if you observe correctly, so there is lot of difference because there is stomatal pore is closed here. So this is closed stomata and this is open stomata. So both are very important. They may ask this figure for 2 mark. ಎಷ್ಟು marks in question idu? 2 mark question. Okay, you have to keep in mind these two figures are very important. Okay, so they are also known as gourd cell. They helps in gourd the plant. Okay, respiration and transpiration. So ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಉಸಿರಾಡೋದು, plants ಅದು respire ಮಾಡೋದು, that is through the stomata. Okay, what is transpiration now? That is loss of excess of water from the body. Plant body is known as transpiration. Okay, so if the plant take excess of watering into the body, so that should also expelled out from the body. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಯಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ನೀರಿನ ಅಂಶ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ನೀರಿನ ಅಂಶದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬೇಡದೇ ಇರುವಂತಹ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ ಇದು ತನ್ನ ಸಸ್ಯ ದೇಹದಿಂದ ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಬಾಷ್ಪ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ. Okay, it is loss of excess of water from the body is known as transpiration. So this function also carried out by the stomata. Okay, yes, this is about the stomata. I hope you all understand now. So the next one is, so this is about the autotrophic nutrition. That is in plants. So now I am going to skip the activity that so next we pass on to the next topic, that is heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, so till now we come to know about the autotrophic nutrition, where the plants prepare their own food. Okay, and also they prepare food for animals also. Okay, so that is what autotrophic nutrition, so which can prepare their own food. So here the heterotrophic nutrition is another mode of nutrition. Okay, where the other animals or other living organism, they mainly depending upon the plants. Okay, they depending upon others for their food is known as heterotrophic nutrition. So here the meaning hetero is nothing but other. Okay, which are depending upon other organism for their food. That is called as heterotrophic nutrition. Even all animals, okay, microorganism, they are all very good example for heterotrophic nutrition. So here animals, there are some animals, they are having different kind of nutrition. Yes, okay, welcome back. So some animals, they are showing different type of nutrition. Okay, so this taking food, this is depending upon the availability of food. Okay, so all animals, they are not taking same kind of food. Okay, according to the food taking, so we are going to classify the animals into herbivorous animal, carnivorous animal, omnivorous animal. Okay, so why we are going to divide it them like this? Because of availability of food. Okay, so if in some case, for example, deer. Okay, so always they are going to eat some grass. The ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹುಲ್ಲನ್ನ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ because they are herbivorous animals, so their nutrition is different. Okay, but if you take example of tiger, okay, they are considered as carnivorous animal. Why? Because they are taking only flesh as their food. Okay, so they are carnivorous animal. Okay, so their nutrition are different. Okay, so let us see in some cases, that is what unicellular organism. Unicellular organism. So nutrition in this case is also very different. Okay, so in different animal, different kind of heterotrophic nutrition they will exhibit. Okay, so in unicellular organism like amoeba, okay, so what kind of nutrition they will exhibit? That is what the holophytic nutrition. Okay, so for example, if I write the structure of amoeba here, this is what nucleus and the food vacuole is there. Okay, what is this? These are amoeba. What is this? This is an amoeba. Okay, where the structureless amoeba. Okay, structureless organism is the amoeba. Why? There is no particular shape for the amoeba. Why? Because their entire body is going to constrict. ಅದರ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿಟಿ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಅದು ಬ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so why it is going to blend its entire body? That is to get food. Okay, if you assume any food here like this, so this will identify the food. Okay, so by their sensory organ, they will identify the food and their whole body will engulf like this. Okay, so this will come very nearest to the food. Okay, like this. Okay, and then the next step. See, this is the food. Okay, so here their whole body is going to bend. Idra complete body, entire body ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, bend ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So what happens in the next step? So then the food is engulf like this, and then it goes to this is what food, this is what nucleus, and in case of food vacuole, this food is entering into the food vacuole and the food is digested in this part, food vacuole part. Okay, so this is the the whole food is taken by the amoeba. Okay, so this kind of nutrition takes place in unicellular organism. But in case of paramecium, okay, so paramecium is also a kind of unicellular organism. Okay, so this paramecium is like this. Okay, so number of cilia are there. So with the help of this cilia, they catch the food and engulf into the body. Okay, so that is about in paramecium. Okay, amoeba, nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in paramecium. That is with the help of the cilia. Okay, so the next a very important topic is, that is nutrition in human being. Okay, this is very important. You should not forget nutrition in humans. Nutrition in human beings. Okay, so here we all know that everyone, they should take food to get energy. Okay, so why? That is, we have to do work. Okay, to do work we need energy. Okay, so why do we need energy? To do work. Okay, so why do you need food? So how it is going to digest in our body? Okay, so here in human beings there is a long alimentary canal is there. Okay, so this long alimentary canal, they helps in the digestion of food in human being. Okay, so here the main process here is, that is the breaking up of the larger molecule into the smaller food molecule. This is what digestion. Okay, so what is meant by digestion? It is breaking up of larger food molecule into the smaller food molecule is called digestion. Okay, so this digestion process takes place in the digestive tract or alimentary canal in human being. Okay, so let us draw the diagram now. Okay, just simply I am writing. I am going to draw the picture now. Okay, this is what mouth. What is this? Mouth. And this is what the esophagus or food pipe. So this food pipe is connected to stomach. Okay, and then stomach connected to small intestine. Okay, very simple diagram I am going to writing now. You have to draw with me. Okay. Okay. This is what the anus. Okay, rectum and anus. Okay. I think it's better. Okay, the simple digestive system I am writing here. Okay, so digestive system in human being. Okay, so basically it will start from the mouth. Okay, so mouth is the first. Mouth, it's a very important organ where it is very useful to talk, and also it is very useful for the first digestion. Okay, which is takes place in our mouth. So first now food anna ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So then after that we are going to chew the food. So crushing of food is the main important function in mouth. Crushing of food. Crush ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ grind ಮಾಡೋದು. Okay, so the food having so many nutrients. Okay, so what are the nutrients are there in food? Carbohydrates, protein and fat. Okay, so food contain carbohydrate, protein and fat. Okay, so these nutrients should reach us to the blood. So ಎಲ್ಲ nutrients ಎಲ್ಲ blood ಅನ್ನ ಸೇರಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಸೇರುತ್ತೆ? Because they are all complex material. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ food molecules. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. Okay, so here carbohydrate should be break up into glucose. Okay, carbohydrate glucose ಆಗಿ breakup ಆಗಬೇಕು, and protein break up into amino acid, and fat breaks up into fatty acid. Okay, so mainly this process takes place in this digestion process. Okay, let us see how it is possible. Okay, so here mouth. Okay, so mouth, which is very important organ for the crushing of food. Okay, apart from this there is a salivary gland in our mouth. Salivary gland So where this salivary gland produces or secretes the juice known as saliva. Okay, so if you want to eat some food, your mouth get watering. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀರು ಸುರಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವೇನೇ ಆಹಾರ ತಿನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಸುರಿಯುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕೆ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ salivary gland. They secretes the saliva. Okay, so this saliva is a fluid like structure. So this will mix it with the food and makes the food very soft ball like structure. ಈ ಸಲೈವಾ ನೀವು ತಿನ್ನುವಂಥ ಫುಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಬಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಬೋಲಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಬೋಲಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೆನ್ this saliva, what is the function of saliva here? It makes the food very soft and easy to swallow. So food ಅನ್ನು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನುಂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನುಂಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಫ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದ ಬೋಲಸ್. ಬೋಲಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, food particle. So here esophagus is there, you know. So where it is a connection between mouth to the stomach. Okay, so here esophagus is also known as the food pipe, where this bolus is slowly entering into the esophagus. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಇಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this movement, the slow movement of food item through the food pipe is known as peristaltic movement. Peristaltic movement. Okay, movement of food item or food particle from pharynx to the stomach is known as peristaltic movement. So here your food pipe get enlarged. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫುಡ್ ಪೈಪ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ 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 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, for the easy flow of food item. Okay, so then this food particle, then it reaches to the stomach. What is this? Stomach. Next ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು stomach ಅನ್ನ reach ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, after reaching this, stomach plays a very important role in the production of HCl. Okay, where the natural acid. Okay, natural acid, ಇದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. HCl ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸ್. Okay, so enzymes are nothing but these are the biological catalyst. Okay, so because of the enzyme, the whole food is digested in our body. Okay, so there is so many enzymes are there. That is saliva, that is also a kind of enzyme. Okay, and this enzyme also present in the stomach and as well as in the small intestine also. So different kind of enzymes are there to break up the carbohydrate, proteins and the fat. So ಒಂದೊಂದನ್ನು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಥರ ಎಂಜೈಮ್ಸು ಇದೆ. Okay, so here in stomach there is hydrochloric acid is there. So this hydrochloric acid enhances the production of hormones. That is what the enzymes. Okay, so the enzyme known as pepsin and renin. Okay, so they stimulates the production of pepsin and renin enzymes in the stomach. Okay, so this stomach these enzymes they mix it with the food particles. See, food ಜೊತೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so these two enzymes are very important in the stomach. So these enzymes are present in the inner wall of the stomach. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದರ ಒಳಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪೆಪ್ಸಿನ್ ಮತ್ತು ರೆನಿನ್ ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, in this portion food is stored for some time. ಕೆಲವು ಕಾಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫುಡ್ಡು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ತಿನ್ನಂಥ ಫುಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್. So this food, entire food is covered by the inner wall of the stomach. Okay, so if you do not want to, if doesn't want to eat anything, for that particular time you will get acidic problem ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಲಿ ಸೆಕ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಈಟ್ ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಯುವರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ HCl, hydrochloric acid. So then it will balanced in our body. Alva? So we should take food regularly. So once again now miss marde food anna tinbeku. That is what to avoid acidity. Okay. So they maintain the acidity. So what happens next? See now. So here next this food is entering into the small intestine, where it is very important portion now. Okay, small intestine. So the complete digestion takes place in the small intestine only. Okay, so this small intestine is also a long alimentary canal. Okay, so this alimentary canal is different in different kind of animals such as herbivorous animal and carnivorous animal. In carnivorous animal, this alimentary canal is very short, but in herbivorous animal it is very long. Why? Because in herbivorous animal they eat only grass. Okay, so grass has cellulose. Okay, to digest cellulose in that kind of animal, it has to take more time to digest. Okay, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಫ್ಲೆಶ್ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ದೇ ನೀಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಎನಫ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವೆರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ small intestine. Okay, so these intestines are different in different kind of animals. Okay, so this small intestine, okay, mainly where the carbohydrate, that is a larger food molecule, breaks up into glucose. Okay, so peptidase, amylase. Okay, so these are the enzymes. They get digestion in the small intestine. So here in bile juice is there, you know, bile juice. Okay, bile juice, they convert fat into fatty acid. Fat in the fatty acid agi convert ಮಾಡೋದು bile juice. Okay, and amylase is there, you know, amylase, so protein converted into amino acid. Okay, amylase enzyme converts protein into amino acid. So there is about 20 amino acid together form one protein molecule. Okay, a one protein molecule 20 kind of amino acids there. So adana ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so this broken down by the enzyme known as amylase enzyme. Okay, so peptidase, amylase and the bile juice. Okay, so these are the enzymes helps in the larger food molecule into smaller food molecules. Okay, so this is what the complete digestion takes place in the small intestine. Okay, so these are having the finger like projection. So if you take the thin section from the intestine and then it is observed in the microscope, we can see the small intestine like this finger like projection. So this finger like projection is known as villi, which is very important. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ವಿಲ್ಲೈಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ, ಫಿಂಗರ್ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಬೆರಳುಗಳ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ this is known as villi. Okay, so this will helps in the conversion of digested food into the blood. ಇದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ಗೆ ಸೇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫುಡ್, ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್, ಫ್ಯಾಟ್, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫುಡನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that is what the main function of this smaller intestine. So next what happen, undigested food, then it goes to the large intestine. Large intestine, and this is small intestine. large intestine and small intestine. Okay, in large intestine also there is most probable so wanted materials. Okay, ಏನೇನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. It may be water content or it may be the blood. Okay, that is filtered in large intestine. Okay, so excess of water is absorbed by this large intestine, absorption of water. Okay, so and then finally undigested food. So ಯಾವ ಫುಡ್ digestion ಆಗದೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅಂತಹ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And then it goes to the rectum. So this is what rectum, and rectum to the anus. Okay, so in this point the undigested food, it is expelled out from the body, that is through the anus. So this rectum is a part where the undigested food is stored here, and this is the opening where it will expelled out from the body. Okay, so this is what the digestion in or nutrition in human being. So here the very important point you should remember here, that is what the enzymes. Okay, saliva enzyme, amylase enzyme, pepsin, renin. Okay, and a role of bile juice. Okay, so these are all very important. You can underline in your textbook. Okay, so see the textbook and read it once or twice, then it will be understand easily. Okay, today I will stop here and continue in the next class. Thank you.